In the fog of war, it's easy to lose sight of reality. So today we'll examine a question at the heart of global intrigue. Are Western armies running operations in Ukraine, or are we just caught in layers of wartime rumor and propaganda pills? Russian officials and media regularly accuse NATO, US, UK, and German forces of direct involvement. Beyond supplying equipment, they allege Western soldiers are guiding missiles, operating drones, and even fighting on the ground in Ukraine. The logic makes sense. Weapons like Storm, Shadow, Taurus cruise missiles, and new generation drones require sophisticated intelligence and operational know-how. Is Ukraine truly independent in using such tech, or is it just a proxy? The loudest claims involved alleged captures of NATO officers, secret British commandos leading strikes, and German experts guiding missile launches. For instance, in early 2024, a leaked German military audio mentioned hypothetical scenarios that were quickly spun by Russian outlets into proof of British soldiers in Ukraine. And yet, when reliable fact-checkers, Euronews, DW, France 24, even neutral agencies from outside the West search for hard evidence, they come up empty. Western governments consistently deny direct battlefield engagements, explaining leaks as contingency planning rather than documented operations. Could evidence be actually hidden from public view? It's a rhetorical question. Yes, anything's possible. But publicly, and we base our claims on publicly available sources, no substantiated cases have emerged. Most accusations are debunked by independent sources, including non-Western agencies, supporting the conclusion there's no solid proof of Western boots directly on the ground in combat. Yet, this doesn't mean there is no Western military personnel present in Ukraine actively helping the war effort. This is actually not the whole story, and things get much more interesting and also multi-layered. Let's see what NATO countries are actually doing and how decisive their support is. Gone are the days where Western help was just shipping bullets and bandages. Today, US and European support for Ukraine is dominated by intelligence sharing and digital warfare. The United States, in particular, is essential. American agencies using advanced satellites, surveillance aircraft, and data intercepts give Ukraine detailed, real-time information about Russian troops' movements, air defense locations, and infrastructure vulnerabilities. Before any major Ukrainian strike, US and European analysts collaborate with Ukrainian commanders not only to choose high-value targets, but to advise on the most effective routes for drones and missiles to enter Russian airspace and evade countermeasures. That includes specific recommendations on flight paths, timings, and elevation to avoid Russian RTR systems, jamming, or radar detection. This level of support directly increases the probability of survival of Ukrainian assets and makes their attacks much more effective. For Ukraine's expanding drone fleet and long-range missiles, targeting advisory is crucial. US intelligence not only identifies and prioritizes targets, such as Russian logistics hubs, fuel depots, and command posts, but also helps Ukraine assess the risk and likely consequences of every operation. Analysts on both sides discuss optimal approaches, weight factors like Russian electronic warfare assets, and recommend best windows for attack. The result? Ukrainian drones and missile strikes frequently catch Russian defenses off guard, penetrating deep behind front lines and enhancing Ukraine's strategic capabilities. This partnership isn't just handling over data, it's ongoing and adaptive, and sometimes blurs the line between remote advice and operational planning. Western experts also train Ukrainian teams, generally but not exclusively outside Ukraine. In digital warfare, secure communication, weapon integration, and battlefield maintenance, ensuring continued success as the technology evolves. At every step, Ukraine's own innovation and feedback reshape Western doctrine, so support is more than top-down, it's mutual, learning and adaptation from the war's shifting demands. In short, the West is not simply sending arms and money. Its operational support lives in the digital realm. Powerful intelligence, real-time navigation aid, targeting expertise, and constant technology transfer. All these elements are vital for Ukraine's battlefield performance and for the future of high-tech warfare worldwide. Ukraine's drone war is more than just an answer to Russian aggression. It's an arms revolution. As Russian lines grow harder to penetrate, Ukraine morphs into a weapons laboratory, adapting new tactics and tweaking hardware at lightning speed. Western training, money, and components are essential, but increasingly it's Ukrainian engineers leading the way. Some of the latest Ukrainian drones, jammers, and counter-UAV systems are now being bought or tested by Western militaries themselves. Think about it. The West isn't just helping Ukraine win, it's learning from Ukraine's rapid innovation, watching their battlefield tactics, and integrating lessons into future defense plans. Ukraine's drone sector just might be the start of a new export industry, making Ukraine not just a battlefield, but a partner in Western's rearmament and defense technology. Where does this leave us? There is no credible evidence for direct operational involvement. Western boots aren't openly on the ground. Yet, Western fingerprints are everywhere, guiding, analyzing, supporting, and shaping the outcome with intelligence, remote advising, and constant technological innovation. So, for every piece of news about the war and the Western role, always ask yourself, who stands to benefit from the story? Is it confirmed or just a rumor? If you're left skeptical of every side, congratulations. That's the only responsible way to consume news in wartime. Thanks for tuning in to Geopolitics by Luka Juri. Stay critical, stay curious, and never be satisfied with easy answers in a complicated world. So feel free to comment if you want to add your own contribution or ask for a deeper analysis. I'll be glad to respond.